Welcome back to the Amato Report. Joining me at this time is the founder and the CEO of the No More 9 to 5 Club. He's also a former CIA interrogator in Guantanamo Bay, and he also helps veterans overcome barriers to employment. Again, the No More 9 to 5 Club, just the name sounds terrific. Uh, they just launched a new event, Upgrade Your Brain. That was the name of the event. That was the premise. Let's welcome back to the show, Jason. Good to have you with us. I love this. The name of this event, Upgrade Your Brain. Tell us about it.
Well, it was phenomenal. It was actually the idea to celebrate our first year in business, right? And we hit multiple milestones in that first year, from great partners to success stories to being in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. So we decided to celebrate that within this event where we got to talk about it and everybody got to come together, the community. And man, those testimonials were powerful. That was the best part of the event for me. We had people finish their PhD,
Hmm.
people buy apartment complexes, people move off of every single prescription they were prescribed and
Oh,
feeling never like better than before. The results kept just pouring. I barely had time to tell people about all the systems and things that we had. So I was thinking we were going to do it annually, but I might have to do this quarterly because I like people getting these results. It felt really good.
well, Jason, what's the concept behind upgrading your brain? And when I hear you say people getting off prescriptions, I never expected to hear that. That's pretty. Well, I guess it depends on what the prescription is. I can see that now that I'm thinking about it, depending on the prescription. But yeah, what's the concept behind upgrade your brain?
Sure. Well, this is all back to neuroscience, and we have a variety of systems, from systems that help with PTSD. I'm a veteran, like you mentioned. And quick clarification, I was assisting with the CIA interrogations. I was still Department of Navy. So when I was doing that, I learned a lot of things. And coming home, helping veterans after, I really learned that the battle can be within our own minds and what we're capable of. I was able to build a life of meaning and a life of my dreams because I thought it was possible and a choice, and I wanted to empower others. We have systems for weight loss, like the Lean Mind Method, very popular system, the Self Mastery System, the Calm and Clarity System. I want to shout out my fellow heroes, veterans, first responders, medical professionals on the front line. We give that away for free for life, a system called Calm and Clarity. So if any of our watchers, I know we got a lot of good Americans in here that know some of those heroes, please send them to our nonprofit foundation, the No More 9 to 5 Foundation. But the systems are all over, and most people get all access. So they can kind of treat it like a gym. If you show up, you wear a pair of headphones, lean back, relax, and exercise your brain, the results are real of what's possible. So that one particular person, and I'm not making any medical claims, I'm not saying this will work for everybody, but that one particular person, I believe she said she was prescribed anti-anxiety medication.
Hmm.
And then she's just decided she didn't need it anymore. And she was right. So, our brain has chemistry. Every single thought we think, every single feeling we feel produces a chemistry. And with this neuroscience, we can retrain your brain to redo your chemistry.
And so are we talking anxiety and stress, or are we talking that plus other things?
Confidence, public speaking. There's systems in here for athletes, for peak performers, pickleball, golf. There's a system for people to up their golf game. I can keep going.
Let me ask you, what I keep reading, and it's not easy for me to do. I've tried it and I've been on it and I've gone away from it. What I've been reading over the last year or so is that when you get up, uh, uh, get outside within the first hour, I can do that. Uh, but before you do anything else, you should be you should be looking at your on paper your top priorities of the day while you're eating your breakfast or early in the morning before anything else, before looking at anything else. That's not something I could do so much. What does that sound like something your take on that?
So I use this differently. We recommend at least 3 times a week, right? Every other day, being able to set like 15 to 30 minutes aside to retrain your brain. It's as simple as laying back, inner lazy boy, closing your eyes and wearing a pair of headphones and picking the system. There's lots of different systems depending on what you're trying to accomplish in life and what you notice has room for improvement. Your brain's the central operating system. Most people are running in a high beta where they're running around trapped like a hamster in a rat race or on the wheel spinning. And they don't have the time to do the things that actually matter, to put the right things in their body, think the right thoughts, to give the right gratitudes, to give their brains some love. Like imagine that. Somebody will think going to the gym for an hour to give their body some love over giving their brain some love, when their brain is the one that made that choice. And their body's really not giving their brain any love back. As a matter of fact, while you sleep, your eyes are closed, your body starts to heal. When you're doing brain entrainment, we recommend you close your eyes. Visually, when you're looking around and seeing things, it's consuming so much of your brain's bandwidth that if you just simply close your eyes and take a little break while you're listening to this, your brain will thank you all day long. I promise it's worth it. It's a very small investment. The way we made this is there's a digital coffee sample to wake people up. It's 18 minutes long. Put on a pair of headphones, lay back, close your eyes. I promise you'll probably feel the results. Everybody I know does. As long as you have a brain, I'm sure there's a few exceptions out there, but if you feel it, then you can't deny giving your brain its love. Even if you use that free sample every day or every other day, you're going to start to retrain your brain, and so much is possible.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Interesting. Well, this sounds great, Jason. You've piqued my curiosity. You may not have the answer. It's something that's in my head all the time. I've Googled it. I can't find the answer. Maybe I'm just curious. I am an endorphin. I am an endorphin dopamine freak. I need it. I love it. And I'll sit down in the middle of the day and pop out 20, 25 push-ups just to get that blood flowing and the dopamine going and give me energy. And I don't know if other people, if that's what's up with that. Any take on that? I mean, I'll do that three,
I,
4, 5
I
times.
think that's normal and healthy.
Say it again, please.
That's a very healthy way to get a no. I said that is normal and healthy. I think that's normal and healthy to get dopamine rushes from doing the right things like exercising, helping people, physical touch, even that human feeling will help us with that dopamine. Intimate moments, also accomplishing things. If you have a to-do list and you don't get it done, you're not going to get a dopamine rush. But when you have victory, it feels good. And ironically enough, one of the tracks we gave out, because we told everybody if you stay through the full event, we're going to give you a free track. It was the dopamine delight. And if the digital coffee didn't wake you up, the dopamine delight is going to make sure you access the rest.
That's wow. That's pretty cool. All right, Jason, your website, please.
Mindtrainerpro.com. So it's actually the same company as the No More 9 to 5 Club. If anybody wants to live their best life and kind of follow our lead, they need to use their brain.
All right. This is awesome. All right, Jason, I did not expect to hear this topic. It gave me dopamine hearing it. I love it. And we look forward to having you back, and we'll check out mindtrainerpro.com.
Also, we're in the Apple and Android store. So Mindtrainer-Pro, or I'm sorry, Mindtrainer, one word, space Pro. That's what I had to say.
All right. Sounds good. Back with
Thank
more.
you, sir.
You got it. Back with more after this.